Marcus Murray.
This is Marcus Murray, no relationship to Keith. See, Keith had the A in his name, this Murray E. You asking who am I? Well, it don't make a difference. I was a career accountant, now I Uber and I'm lifting. That's how I run my business, I chase off all these pigeons. I don't like your YouTube, man, well, good riddance. And I ain't bullshit, I don't do this for fame. I do this for the people out there finding hard to explain how to break a transmission in half and thermostats and brake pads with rotors on the front and the back. How avoid to get jacked while we stacking these racks. If we choose to do this service, letting people in back. Now the trend is on. Well, I think we're all seeing it. We're seeing the doughdash trend, something that a lot of people are embracing outside of the rideshare industry. I mean, she started off as delivery and she branched out. She went outside of delivery, and once she did that, her channel exploded. And a lot of us are watching for the ride. You know, we're kind of peeping out and seeing what she's doing with this channel, what she's doing with this energy she's acquired. And, you know, I'm one of the people, I'm one of the early adopters. I used to watch her when she had just a few thousand. I mean, I actually contributed to her campaign because I believe in her. I believed in her energy from the get-go, and way before she hit 40,000 subs. I mean, I think I contributed when she was going to that, the woman seminar. Because I just knew, I said, hey, lady, you got to keep this going. Keep this energy going. Don't stop. Because she was like, I'm going home. I was like, no, you're not. You're not going to keep this energy going because you're helping out the YouTube community. You got people believing in YouTube. Like a lot of us used to say, hey, man, just like my son told me when you know, 2-3 years ago, Dad, create a channel. You got to create a channel, Dad. And I was like, man, I don't do YouTube. I've created a channel. It's done pretty well. I mean, it's been paying my mortgage for how long now? Almost a year. Over a year, it's been paying my mortgage. So a lot of people don't understand how YouTube works with AdSense. But if you don't start something, you're not going to get there. And I've always said on my channel, go out, create a channel. I said, record trees blowing. People watch everything. 7 billion people on this planet. The YouTube creator base is 64 million creators. 64 million. Now, 8% of those people are actually monetized decently. Only 5% are monetized to the point where they can make a living off of it. That's, you know, 3 million people. So you could be part of that 3 million. doughdash became part of that. There's only 5% of the people out there who can actually create content to do it full time to where they don't have to have a job. They can only create content. Only 3 million people across the entire YouTube platform. Now, when people say, well, I'm going to create a channel because it's going to happen to me, don't be upset if it don't happen to you. There's a lot of creators out there. 64 million have been trying to do what doughdash did. She hit the algorithm at the right point in time. And I worked in casino for 15 years. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. I worked in casino for 15 years. I used to work for Bally Gaming. Bally Gaming is right over by the airport, by, you know, McCarran Airport. I don't know what they call it now, the Harry Reid now. But I was the fixed asset accountant. We go into the warehouse. We got these big machines that generate EPROMs. EPROMs are electric programmers. What EPROMs are is they program certain machines to win and certain machines to take. That's what they program. The algorithms at YouTube, the algorithms at Uber, the algorithms at Lyft, they're all the same. They're programmed to give a little bit, to give people a whole, like last week. Well, a lot of us black drivers, we like black and black SUV, for you that's not rideshare. Black and black SUV, we got a part of the algorithm that paid us very well. Everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna go drive Lyft. This is what the algorithms do. When it hit doughdash, it gave her that casino feel, that, oh, I hit the slot machine. Oh, I hit it. And it's ching, 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 money just pouring out the bottom. And we're like, hey, if the machine's paying, keep playing. Just like on the craps table. If the craps table is cold, go to another table. If the craps table is paying, stay on that craps table. Them dice is hot. And right now, doughdash's channel is hot. She rolling 7s. She rolling 11. She hitting all her points, you know, 4, 9, 8, 6. She hitting points. She's got the hot channel right now. And this is how YouTube works. It a casino feel. When it wants to pay people, because it has to get people to be wanting to become a creator on YouTube, not a creator on X, not a creator on Twitch and Kick and all those. It wants YouTube creators. So it grabs somebody. And it grabbed doughdash and said, we want your authentic self. She didn't do this for fame. She didn't do this for clout. She didn't do this for money. She was being her authentic self. And YouTube said, we need somebody who can be their authentic self and show people, come create with us. Do whatever you do. We have no acting classes. Just be you and we can pay you. We'll show you. We'll use her. And she's happy, like, use me. Hey, I don't blame you. If they gonna throwing you $6,000 a month, I don't blame. Use me. That's $72,000 a year. Use me. And this is what she did with her energy. She allowed herself to be vulnerable. She allowed herself to be seen as, hey man, I can't afford this. I gotta hightail it out of here. I can't. And when a lot of us saw that, we was like, no, you know what? God ain't bring it this far to drop you off, lady. He didn't do that. And we all started putting money in to help her keep her YouTube journey going, to help her keep her channel going. And now AdSense is kicking in. Now everything's out. Like I said, 64 million creators, only 3 million can make a living. She could be that 3 million. She's saying she's going to leave her job and everything else like that. You know what? If your job is not paying you your worth and YouTube is willing to pay you for your authentic self, to a lot of people out there are going to say, girl, it's a gamble. Don't do it. Don't do it. They probably had it hot for a minute. I remember my man Dennis, he had it hot for a minute. When he first hit, he was like, oh man, I'm finna quit, rideshare. I'm finna do YouTube full time because he had one viral video but he didn't use that viral video in the right capacity. He used that viral video and started telling everybody, oh, I know how to do this. I'm gonna help all you guys out. I know how to do this. Just hit me up. I'm gonna help you out because you guys ain't doing it right. I'm gonna show. Dude, it was just the algorithm. This is how casino works. It has to have somebody hit the machine. Somebody has to celebrate a win. Because when everybody hears that ding, 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 everybody, oh, what happened? Everybody, oh, look, I just hit. Everybody's flocking to go see who hit the megabucks. Oh, man, I should have played megabucks. Oh, man, I should have created a YouTube channel. That could have been me. Could have been me. This is what YouTube does. It's a gamble field. A lot of people I know been on YouTube 4 years, 5 years, 7, 8 years, never had a viral video. Still to this day, they probably got about 3,000, 4,000 subs, never had a viral video. It's just not their time yet. At some point, it's going to be your time. You don't know when. Nobody knows when. Nobody can tell you exactly when your time is going to be on YouTube, when you're going to hit it big, if you're going to hit it big. My channel is a stable channel. I mean, I can rely on exactly what I'm going to get every month, anywhere from $1,500 to $2,000 a month. That's what I get across the boards. And with super chats and the cash apps and the Venmos and everything else I get, it's about $2,500 a month, through almost $3,000 probably, with all the external money too that my channel generates. And it keeps me on YouTube. Today I got a meeting with some guys and they're going to help me stay on YouTube with other sponsorships that we're talking about. But this is what YouTube does. It gives you a platform. It gives you an audience. It helps you inspire people to be better, to do better. I inspire people to work on their cars to save money. I inspire people to go out there and be a business to make money. That's what I do on my channel. And now you see doughdash with her authenticity. What happened? She got rewarded. There are a lot of people around the world. And I'm going to tell you right now, yeah, we ain't got to be stupid because she tell you right to her face. She is the most normal, original, just basic woman you'd ever meet. Somebody you just see standing in Walmart. She is nothing flash. She doesn't have to walk around in $3,000 clothes, drive a $50,000 car. She is the most normal person ever. And it happened to her. So that lets you know it can happen to anybody, any normal person out there. You don't have to be a star. You don't have to be wealthy. You don't have to be, super. I'm a 10. I'm a model. I'm a 10 on the scale. You ain't got to be none of that. Just be authentic, be real, be yourself. And YouTube's going to recognize that. People on YouTube are going to recognize that. And that's how you make it in this casino. You walk around, you enjoy yourself. Your day might come, your day might not come. But don't be upset if the casino don't pay out. Just like rideshare, don't be upset if rideshare don't pay out. Just figure out a different way to make money within rideshare. If YouTube don't pay out, just figure out a different way within YouTube to get paid. You can probably get sponsored by somebody. You can probably use this as a business connection to link to somebody to start a new business. We all have done that before. We form teams here on YouTube. And what do? We go out and we make money. $240 rides I get. $240 just from dealing with my team. $80 rides I get just from dealing with my team. All people I met on YouTube. So YouTube is a great source of making money even without AdSense. There's money off the books that you're making that nobody sees, that nobody knows about. So just like I told everybody, go out, create, even if it's trees blowing. If you just videotape people walking their dogs, just go videotape the dog park and focus on a dog and say, hey, I'm going to videotape this dog and what it does all day. Today, we're going to focus on this dog. His name is blah, blah. Go ask his name, videotape and put him as a picture. Videotape a dog all day. And people will start watching your channel for dog videos. Now, my channel is very eclectic. And a lot of people know exactly who I am. I ain't got to say it. If you want to see who I am, watch my videos. Got tons of playlists. Pick and choose. You'll be like, man, this dude is a little bit of everything. But that's what we do on YouTube. YouTube don't even know how to categorize me. I'm not inspiration. I'm not motivation. I'm not education. I'm not how to. I'm all of that above. So when people come to my channel, be ready for a show. And mad shout out to doughdash. Keep inspiring people. Keep pushing people and motivating people to get out there and be a part of the economy. YouTube is an economy. It's a community. It is got the casino feel to it. You may hit it, you may not, but you never know if you don't walk in and play. You got to sit down. You got to play for a little while. This is Marcus Murray, no relationship to Keith. See, Keith had the A in his name. This Murray E. You asking who am I? Well, it don't make a difference. I was a career accountant, now I Uber and I'm lifting. That's how I run my business. I chase off all these pigeons. I don't like your YouTube, man. Well, good riddance. And I ain't bullshit. I don't do this for fame. I do this for the people out there finding hard to explain how to break a transmission in half and thermostats and brake pads with rotors on the front and the back. How we avoid to get jacked while we stacking these racks. If we choose to do the service, letting people in back. Now we all be making profits, we invest for returns. See, this biz ain't for the timid, so it's best that you learn from the guru. The new school is so cool, I'm old school. These pro tools that pro use, I'm about to show you. I flow through these beats like a breeze in July. I was fly when I was corporate in suits and a tie. Got no reason to lie, so I can tell you what's up. If you was flying in through Phoenix, you can kick it with us. And you can trust, you gon' make it any way that you can. I'm the man to sit you down and I'm gonna show you the plan. And then I'm shaking your hand before we closing the deal. A 300, best believe we keeping it real. Marcus Murray.